What's up, you guys? Welcome to the video. I am currently, gosh, this lighting makes me look even more anemic than I am. I'm currently,
you look beautiful.
Thank you, honey. 37 weeks pregnant, and me and Danny are getting ready to, look how handsome he looks, getting ready to go out on probably what's gonna be our last date night as a married couple without children. My mom is staying home with Kobe and watching him, and we are gonna go just to dinner and a movie. This seems really zoomed in for some reason, but I'm going to update you guys in this video as to what exactly is going on in my 37th week of pregnancy. If you don't follow me on Instagram, basically you should, because if you're interested in keeping up to date, because every night when I can't sleep, which does not fail, like I'm always up till like between 5 and 7 a.m. with major third.
7?
Yeah.
I'm going 7.
Yeah, babe. And I'm always posting on my stories and like going back and forth with you guys, posting updates and everything like that. So I am and I have a lot of questions, and I'm like, I'm gonna update in a video, I'm gonna update in a video. So this is that video, and I am going to give you guys all the updates of what's going on. But I want to first rewind to last week at our 36-week appointment. So well, actually not at the appointment, but I have a clip of something that happened the day of our 36-week appointment. So we were getting ready to go to that appointment. We ended up going and everything. And before I was able to update you guys on what happened there, all right, got a bit of an update. So it's the same day, just in the evening. A lot to update you guys on. Okay, so at the appointment, she did check me. She checked my cervix, and she was like, you're not even 1 full centimeter. She said she could like fit 1 fingertip, like barely in it. But that was after. So I went in and I told her my symptoms, and she was like, oh, like this sound, you know, it could be signs of labor approaching for sure. But then she checked me and she was like, okay, like I don't think it's gonna happen too far off, or she was like, yeah, I don't think it'll be too long, but I don't think it's gonna be this weekend. So we were like, okay, dope. But one other key thing is that I actually tested positive for the group B strep, which means she informed us that if my water breaks, we need to go to the hospital right away, because in that case they'll put me on Pitocin to speed things up and to get me on antibiotic, because I have to, if you don't know what group B strep is, just look it up, but basically you have to be on antibiotics when you give birth, so that will like get to the baby and protect the baby and stuff. Anywho, so I came home, I took a nap, and then I woke up and was going to the bathroom, and just like when I wiped or whatever, there was like blood, but like darker, you know, not like red blood that they tell you to worry about. So I was like, huh, okay. Talked to my mom, and she was like, you know, it's probably just from the check, because they checked my cervix today, which could totally be the case. So then we took Kobe to the park, and we were at the park, and I felt like some fluid leaking. Sorry, this is gross stuff, but yeah, I felt like a fluid leaking, and I checked and it was more like clear fluid. So we called labor and delivery, and they told me to come in. So we're going in right now. We're going to drop off Kobe at, where is he? Oh, he's laying down in his bed. At our friend Shane and Paige's house. And we're gonna go, they wanna do a non-stress test, and they wanted me to bring in like the toilet paper that they could test and stuff like that. So yeah, that escalated quickly, but I'm hoping that this is just like a false alarm. The chances of me actually being in labor are not very, like I don't think that's what's going on.
But you never know.
Yeah, so we did bring our hospital bags, or what, at least what of them is packed, because I don't have all my stuff yet, but we brought all our stuff just in case. I did ask if I had time to shower or not, and the nurse said no, they'd rather me just come in. So I'm regretting not washing my hair last night when I showered. Back to present day, 37 weeks pregnant, and I am happy to let you guys know that I was not in labor, or my water had not broken. thank God, because my mom wasn't here, which she is now, which I'm very excited about. And we weren't quite ready, but I'm very, very happy to say that I feel like we are definitely getting there now at this point, to where if baby girl were to come, we would definitely be okay. But my water had not broken. They basically ended up telling me that it was most likely just like leakage and stuff from the exam that I had got, which at the time was, she said I was just less than like 1 centimeter. Well, fast forward now a week, we just had our 37 week appointment. I got checked again. And I am like 1 centimeter now. So not much progress there. But basically, when we were in the hospital, from that footage that you guys just saw of us on the way, we had some more, we just kind of saw some more issues with baby M's heart. And in my last video was actually, it was titled something about, I think problems with baby's heart or something like that. And we shared how we had noticed how some of her accelerations just weren't like quite up to par. And so when I went to the hospital again, for this time, the 36 week, thinking my water had broken, they obviously hooked me up to, or hooked the baby up to the NST machine, and we're monitoring her heart again. And it was showing the same thing pretty much, except this time her baseline heart rate was also higher than normal. It was like, I think it was like
70, 67?
I think the baseline was like 165, which would have meant the accelerations needed to go to 180, and so everything was just higher than it should have been. And then she wasn't having the proper acceleration. So it was just kind of all over the place. Anyways, we have since been ordered to have weekly NSTs through the end of my through the rest of my pregnancy. And basically what my doctors have kind of come to the conclusion of is that one of the medications that I'm on is probably what's causing her heart to not show those normal accelerations. Now, the medication that I'm talking about is Lamictal. It's a mood stabilizer, and it's what I take for bipolar. And so at first, I kind of freaked out, like when they told me this in the emergency room, because I was like, what? Like, my doctor, I was seeing a high risk OB, a normal OB. I went to my psychiatrist and everything when I got pregnant and went over all of this, and they told me that there was like no risks of being on Lamictal during pregnancy and everything. And so it really threw me off, obviously, when I'm in the hospital and they're telling me your baby's heart rate isn't cooperating properly because of this medication. And they were like, no, like, don't worry, it's not a bad thing, basically. It just explains why this is happening. Does that make sense? So like at first I kind of freaked out and I was like, what? Like, do I need to get off it? Like, I'll get off of it, you know? Because at the beginning of my pregnancy, it was kind of like all of the medical professionals told me, you know, there's no risk, there's no studies that have shown any issues on people with Lamictal. You're safe to take it, but of course it's up to you, like if you want to get off of it or whatever. But I just kind of agreed with them in that when it comes to like mood stabilizing medications and stuff, that's not really something that's fun to mess with, because you can go through like hella ups and downs and crazy, like, just, it's not something you want to mess with in general, let alone being pregnant and also having all of those hormones going on and feeling crazy most of the time anyways. So I decided to stay on it. I am still staying on the medication. At this point, it would be like, I don't know, to get off of a medication and change that stuff up chemically at this point is just like, there's really no point. And they say that although her heart rate is like somewhat abnormal, it's not anything alarming, and it's not anything that would make it necessary for me to get off of the medication. So yeah, nothing to be worried about there. As far as other symptoms that I am having now, just in the week that has passed, I have gotten so like swollen, it's been insane. Both Danny and my mom are noticing it, and I just like look in the mirror every morning when I wake up and I'm like, well, this is just it. I've come to the conclusion that I'm basically just letting my body do what it does, and I will lose the weight again when I can after I have this baby. But I'm expecting a lot of inflammation to go down. So many people have told me that like they in the last like month of pregnancy, they gained a ton of weight and then it dropped like all really quickly afterwards. There's obviously gonna be like some that'll hang on and everything, and I don't know how it'll go with breastfeeding and stuff, but at this point I just feel like a damn whale. It's insane. Don't rush me.
That's it.
I know, but you just like gave me a look.
I'm hungry.
Okay. Other than that, I am also continuing to, I think, like slowly lose my mucus plug. Every once in a while, it's just like more coming out. Last night, girl, last night was crazy. I had what I'm thinking was like a just one-off actual like contraction. Because I have Braxton Hicks contractions, and that's like normal, that's just the tightening and stuff. But this was literally like, I rolled over in bed and all of a sudden I was like, ah, like I could not talk. Danny was like, whoa, are you okay? Like I haven't seen you in this much pain. He freaked out. And it lasted for like what, 15, 20 seconds?
I didn't freak out, I was totally there for you.
Yeah, no, you were, but I could tell you were like, what's going on? Like,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, baby.
So we waited for it to happen again and it did not, but it hurt so bad and she was thrashing around. She's been moving more than ever at night. Like it's insane. It literally feels like she's trying to claw her way out. But yeah. Oh, and I also finally have like an appetite back. It's probably no coincidence that my mom is back in town and she makes bomb food and she's always like trying to get me to eat all the yummy goodness, healthy foods that she makes. But yeah, I have a lot bigger of an appetite now and I'm actually like eating enough and feeling satiated, and I'm eating good foods too. Like I'm not really having as many aversions as I have my entire pregnancy, so I'm able to eat like some good healthy-ish, which is definitely good as I gear up to give birth to a baby, which is probably, if the projections are correct, babe, she's probably almost 8 pounds right now inside me. That's crazy. Anyways, we're gonna get ready to go on our little date. You look so handsome. This is my favorite outfit that he wears. I love it when he wears just, is that navy though?
A little bit.
That's navy. I like it when he wears like a black or like dark navy shirt like this with his khaki shorts. You look so handsome. Give me a flex.
Let's go.
Give me a flex.
Hungry.
Give me a, oh yeah.